When I first look at the power of starting something stupid, I'm thinking that this book might only recommend it to those who want to starting a new business. But after I really read about this book, I find out that there are many important principles that taught in this book. It's actually focused on different stages of business life. So I will consider this book as a lifetime business guide. So I summarized three important lessons that I learned from this book, and I hope this can also be helpful to you guys. The first one is called the Galvin's Law, and this principle is actually named after the author's son's name. And it taught us to not fear and pride and procrastinate in the business and the goal that you are going to achieve. The second valuable lesson I learned from this book is to be confident in your brilliant idea, but in the same time, stay humble to accept any suggestion from other people. Riches used the story of Henry Ford to illustrate this idea. Henry Ford had a crazy idea to build a automobile, and he built his first mobile. He called it Model T, and many people laughed at his idea and thinking he's crazy. But he always replied to people, "He's crazy like a fox," which means that he's confident in himself, and he won't be beat up by any laughter of his dream. And I liked it very much. And however, the other perspective of his story is his fail and being replaced by the other automobile company because he is resist to accept the suggestion to innovate his Model T from his employee, so he failed. The third principle I learned is to separate your drink into chunks. Uh, the principle of it is sometimes we'll think, oh, big dream and big picture are really hard to achieve. But after we chunk it up, we can figure out what we can do now. Not like in the future, I might want to do it. But when we think of this concept, we can do it now, not like in the future. I think the first principle are really related to my business idea now, because my current business idea stop improve because I always finding reason to procrastinate my improvement because the difficulty to the plan. Like I fear to the inadequate of money and inadequate of experiences, but I just found out there are many things I can start doing now. So I decided to make a change now. Start to live to start. Uh, I won't. I don't want to wasting my time in waiting. So the change I want to make and the goal I have is to start making connection to China's marketing. So the future business I have is to build a diet franchising restaurant in China. What I want to do is to connect and make networking to the local businesses and local farm and local restaurant and asking for their advices and provide free service for them to them. For example, I'm a media specialist. I can help them produce some promotion video to help their business grow and making some connection to them. So this is what I want to do now, and I hope this book can continually making some benefit to my future business.